I'm back. Who's gonna come join me? So I started this already 8 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. Roy, are you out there? Who is it? Anyway, I started this already, and then I realized it didn't come to Facebook. So it was only on YouTube, and I had some fun folks over there. But I made an executive decision and decided to come back over here to Facebook. Is somebody outside, or is that a dog? Oh, it's the dog. All right. Well, here we are again. Y'all let me know if you can hear me on both of the things this time. I promise I won't start it over. Hooray, it's working now. Hi, Mariah. Sorry about that, guys. I clicked the wrong button. It told me that I was going to go to Facebook twice before I started it, so I deleted one of them, and it evidently was very important. How was I to know? I feel like I'm back with my friends. Hey, guys. All right, well, let's get this party restarted, huh? How about that? Welcome back to my trailer. So happy to see you guys here. Dim the lights, throw a party, count your friends until they're all gone. Find the one who just wants somebody, so you don't, no, you don't go home alone. Oh, don't you want someone to stay, chase the nighttime blues away? You can't ask the one you need, she's the one haunting all your dreams. So you spin your wheels, you spend your money, you spend the night with the one who will. But in the end, you spend all your time, dear, trying to hide your pride behind a highball glass and sleeping pills. Oh, don't you want someone to stay, chase the nighttime blues away? You can't ask the one you need, she's the one haunting all your dreams. Oh, don't you want someone to stay, chase the nighttime blues away? You can't ask the one you need, she's the one floating around your dreams. So you dim the lights, yeah, you throw a party, you count your friends until they're all gone. Yeah, you find the one who just wants somebody, so you don't, no, you don't go home alone. So you don't, no, you don't go home alone. Ah. Hey, Aron Le Bentley. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy you're here. Let's see. Oh, I had a request for this too. I tried to write them down this time as I saw them so that I could be more you know, accommodating. Last week I didn't write them down. I had to just try to remember them. The line out the trailer door is amazing. Yeah. Hey, humps. My neighbors can probably hear me. Let's see. Oh, you might have noticed, you probably haven't, but you might have noticed that I changed my my Venmo to be my other Venmo, because last time nobody could find it, and then it was awkward for everybody to go, "Where's your Venmo?" And then I'd have to say it's a business. Whatever. Anyway, so I put my other one this time. Because it's easier to find. It's just confusing because there's a G in it for Griffin. JLW. Anyway. I'm going to play this this kind of sad song, but it's real fun to sing. Ha! Eva is my niece. Y'all don't see her over on YouTube, but she's requesting Taylor Swift. That's funny. You're cute, Eva. I'm too old for that shit. You should know that. But here's a drinking song. When I started drinking, it was gin, just one or two every now and then, till I didn't know when to say when. That's when it nearly did me in. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. Well, I miss the taste, I miss the high, the way it made me burn inside, till it knocked me down on my knees, when I loved it more than it loved me. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. Well, I'm finally off the cigarettes. Been 3 months, I ain't lit one yet. Finally had to put them down before they put me in the ground. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. Well, I miss the taste, I miss the high, the way it made me burn inside, till it knocked me down on my knees, when I loved it more than it loved me. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. I wish I could have just one or two, but that's just one thing that I just can't do. So I made my peace with what I am. There's just some things I just can't have. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. Kinda like you. I had to give that up too. Nice sad song. I wrote that song with my friend Keith Gaddis. May God rest his soul. He was a good friend of mine. And Savannah Welch from the Trishas. My Trisha's sister, Savannah. All right, Eva, I didn't mean to make fun of you for that Taylor Swift thing. Joni loves Taylor a lot, so I should actually know those songs. But I don't right now. I might learn them. I looked on my Guitar Tabs app earlier, and it's full of Imagine Dragons because of TR. Learning Imagine Dragons songs. But I do know, in my day, they were the Dixie Chicks. I do know Dixie Chicks songs. I learned them back then. That's how I got a guitar. I went to a Chick show and said, I think I can do that. I could probably do that. Maybe get a guitar and learn how to sing with my, learn how to accompany myself. And, the rest is history. My mom and my cousin bought me a guitar, and here we are. So I got you here. 2 days past 18, she was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile. Then he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling a little low. He said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, my soldier's coming home. Well, the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, my soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. The man said, folks, bow your head for the list of local Vietnam dead. Crying all alone, and under the stand was a piccolo player and a marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter says, my soldier's coming home. never more to be alone. When the letter says my soldier's coming home. Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about Bruce, saying that's a Bruce song, and it is. But so I learned to play guitar after the Fly tour. That was, let's see, this is one of the first songs I learned from that record. And then it was a Patty Griffin song, and I learned about Patty Griffin that way. The ain't no talking to this man, ain't no pretty other side, ain't no way to understand the stupid words of pride. It would take an acrobat, I already tried all that, I'm gonna let him fly. Things can move at such a pace, secondhand, just wave goodbye. He's left his face, but can't recall just where or why. There was really nothing to it, I just went and cut right through it. I'm gonna let him fly. There's no mercy in a live wire, no rest at all in freedom. Dang, I remember more of that than I thought. So choice at all. Anyway, I learned those songs. And then I discovered Bruce Robinson at the same time. And I learned Traveling Soldier. I learned What Would Willie Do? Wrapped, those songs. And I started playing Traveling Soldier. And also Landslide at open mic nights. And then like a year later, the Dixie Chicks put out a record that had both Landslide and Traveling Soldier on it. And I was like, well, that's the last of my cool card, playing Bruce Robinson songs. Now that's going to be a Dixie Chick song for the rest of my life. And it's come back around. I think it's a Bruce song again. And anyway, I love that song. I love all of those songs still to this day. I should go listen to those things again. And now, yes, me and Bruce are buddies. Makes me real happy. I just saw him last week, and I got to sing Angry All the Time with him at the Continental Club. Let's see. Oh, how did I learn about Lyle and Robert Earl Keen? I was an Aggie. I had that knowledge far before. But I did get, once I got a Lyle record, the first Lyle record I ever got was Step Inside This House. And I learned about Townes Van Zandt that way. And Guy Clark and a whole bunch of other writers that he had on that record. I'm going to play this song for my dad. I hope I get all the verses in the right order. I'm not looking at anything, so we'll see. I can take off this harmonica necklace. Standing there on Main Street across from Mr. Blues, my faded leather jacket, my weather-broken shoes. Chill north wind was blowing, but the spring was coming on. As I wondered to myself just how long I had been gone, I sailed across old Main Street, walked down a flight of stairs, stepped into the hall and saw that all my friends were there. Neon sign was flashing, welcome, come on in. It feels so good, feeling good again. There was old man Perkins just sitting on a stool, watching Butch and Jimmy John talking loud and playing pool. Boys from Silver City were standing by the fire, singing like they thought they were the Tabernacle Choir. And I wished I had some money with which to buy a round. I wish I could cash my paycheck before I came to town. I reached into my pocket, found 3 20s and a 10. Feels so good, feeling good again. Boys from... my favorite band was playing an Otis Redding song. When they sang the chorus, everybody sang along. Dan and Margarita were swaying side by side. I heard they were divorcing, but I guess let it slide. I wanted you to see them all. I wish that you were there. I looked across the room and saw you standing on the stair. And when I caught your eye, saw you break into a grin. Feels so good, feeling good again. I wanted you to see them all. I wished you were there. I looked across the room and saw you standing on the stair. And when I caught your eye, saw you break into a grin. Feels so good, feeling good again. Feels so good, feeling good again. Really wish I wouldn't have messed that up a couple places. But man, that's a good song. It's my dad's favorite song. And for all of you concerned, he is feeling good again. He's been having some health problems the last year, and he's feeling better. And he's on his way to being 100%. And today in the mail, it's his birthday this week, and so I went on Robert Earl Keen's website and I bought him the Feeling Good Again shirt that has 2 roosters on it. 2 chickens. It's probably a rooster and a chicken, right? A rooster and a hen. And I shipped it to him. He just got it today. So he FaceTimed me. Man, that one kind of got me a little bit, y'all. Let's see. Let me go back in these comments and see what's happening. Let's see. Do I play anything by Charlie? Now would be the time, huh? You know, I used to always want Charlie to pick me for that duet that he did with Natalie Maines. Well, I am still here, and you are still here. Whether I ever loved you is not perfectly clear. You went a semester to West Texas State, but the freshman 15 you gained killed all your dates. I guess I still love you, if I ever did, and I could see myself having a couple of kids, and we will get by for the rest of our lives. Do I keep going? And that was his part. So play the Cotton Eye Joe for the folks, don't you know? Keep your dogs in the truck till you leave. We got some wieners and buns for when the brisket's all gone at our wedding in Suburban Again. And then she comes in. That was his part. Well, I am still here, and you are still here. And whether I ever loved you is not perfectly clear. The weight's not an issue. You have gained more. And when I said I do, well, I slammed all the doors to a future where I could see Paris in the spring, and I was not prepared for the weight of this ring, but we will get by for the rest of our lives. So play the Cotton Eye Joe for the folks, don't you know? Keep your dogs in the truck till you leave. We got some wieners and buns for when the brisket's all gone at our wedding in Suburban Again. So play some old BTO for our friends, don't you know? Keep your dogs in the truck till you leave. Get out the wieners and buns, 'cause the brisket's all gone at our wedding in Suburban Again. I said I love you in Suburban Again. Now let's make love. Nailed it, both parts. Anyway, I'm sure y'all weren't expecting a duet, but anyway, I love that song. I love a lot of Charlie songs. Last summer, whenever Jason, Edie, and I were on the road for a long time, we had a few solid days of Charlie, and we just really bonded over our early love of Charlie Robison and how influential he was in both of our careers, and then how cool it was that we later became friends. And that was before he passed away. So anyway, I thought that it was, I mean, we did a whole retrospective. We started at the beginning and kept going. It's Bill Bob, it's not a suburb of Seguin, which probably maybe Gonzales. I don't know. What's between? Oh, Marion. Marion is next to Seguin. Lavernia is over there. No, it's not a suburb of Seguin. It's suburban Seguin, because Seguin is a suburb of San Antonio. It's the way I understood it anyway. Oh, I'll do that right now. Good idea. Somebody asked for Mer Time Moon. I would love to play that. Little beachy number. If I keep playing songs that are sad or by people that I love that are not here anymore, I'll start crying on the live stream. So we're going to go straight back to the beach. I know I should be going, but I don't really care. I just love the feeling that I'm floating on air in these empty streets. Come along with me. Have you ever seen the sunrise from the edge of the earth, reflecting on the water and the sound of the surf when you've been up all night, chasing the moonlight? Oh, this Mer Time Moon, I can feel it pulling me. Yeah, this Mer Time Moon never lets me sleep. The stars must be aligning, 'cause we're out here alone, with no one here to tell us how we need to go home, so we can walk around like we own this town. Oh, this Mer Time Moon, I can feel it pulling me. Yeah, this Mer Time Moon never lets me sleep. pushing into the light. Over the horizon like the end of the night. If we stay awake, it'll stay yesterday. Oh, this Mer Time Moon, I can feel it pulling me. Yeah, this Mer Time Moon never lets me sleep. Little beachy number, getting ready for the summertime. Tell all your friends. Play it on the boat. Is somebody outside? I will forever think that somebody's outside this door. It's probably just Stella, the dog. So far, it's only been Stella, the dog. But, somebody earlier asked for this song, John Prine song that I happen to know. And then just now somebody asked for Clay Pigeons or anything by John Prine. Clay Pigeons. Clay Pigeons is actually a Blaze Foley song. He was buddies. He was an Austin dude. Buddies with Towns and all those guys. I could probably do that if I think about it a little bit. But I'll do this one first. Gotta see what key I do it in. Maybe a little lower. Sure. I've been thinking lately about the people I meet. Car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. The way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet. And I'm wondering if I'll ever see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. Go to town to drink, give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on the dish. And when we get through, we'll make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. Again, again. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that we put on the dish. And when we get through, we'll make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. Again, again. On my very first job I said thank you and please. You made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees, and they only gave me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. It's a good song. I'm a part of a couple John Prine Facebook fan pages, and earlier somebody posted a picture of a license plate that had like a picture of a fish and whistle, like that was her husband's license plate. It was like a bass and it's a fish and whistle, which is really cute. If I fished a lot, then I would totally get that. And then somebody posted a picture of like a license plate cover that said half an inch of water and you think you're going to drown. And that's from another song. And my daughter was looking at it with me and she was like, what does that mean? And I was like, well, you know, and I told her about that song. And and then we looked it up, and it was the video of him telling the story about the happy enchilada, how the lady was asking him to play a happy enchilada song. Anyway, we've been on a John Prine kick today is what I was getting at. Oh, Karen is here. I'll play that for your for my little Langfeld friends. I don't ever play this song, really. I gotta remember how it starts. Hold on. I got it. I built this house in 15 years. Tongue and groove and tile and stone. I chose to raise my children here. I chose to make this house a home. I set this old unwanted chair out of the sun, out on its own. And I spent my days just sitting here to enjoy the fruit my labor's grown. And it held to its own as the time passed it by. When you leave things alone, it's a wonder they survive. Weeds overgrown, the rooms are bare, but you left my chair. Rising sun, the cars go by, the kids that play, the neighbors fight. I saw it all, sitting here alone, and I watched you running from this throne. And it held to its own as the time passed it by. When you leave things alone, it's a wonder they survive. Weeds overgrown, the rooms are bare, but you left my chair. The time passed it by. When you leave things alone, it's a wonder they survive. Weeds overgrown, the rooms are bare, but you left my chair. I built this house in 15 years. It's been 15 years since I've been gone. There's nothing left but memories here. Well, at least you left my chair alone. Thanks, Langfelders. I'll see you in the morning when I come pick you up for school. That was from 3 little girls that I'd give rides to school every day. We're the, of course I heard you singing along. You're just down the road. I could hear it. The Old Town Rascals, that's what we call them. A couple years ago, we had, 3 years ago now, our family and their family planted a bunch of seeds and made seedlings to sell for the kids to sell. And it just so happened to be the year that freeze hit, and all of the nurseries in the area got wiped out. All of their stuff died. And so we were the only source of like tomatoes and beans and peppers and stuff in the whole. So we sold a lot of plants, and we should do that again, Karen. Make a little plant stand. Now we're too busy because there's things happening again. Let's see. Ooh, Philip, good request. I don't think I've ever played that song. Starts on. Well, you can't roll skate in a buffalo herd. Can't roll skate in a buffalo herd. Can't roll skate in a buffalo herd. But you can be. It's only the 1 and the 5. But that's a horrible key. Buffalo herd, can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't go fishing with a tiger in your car. You can't go fishing with a tiger in your car. You can't go fishing with a tiger in your car. You can be happy if you've a mind to. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. I could do it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. That's what you get right now. I'll learn what key I play it in, but I can do that totally. Ooh, yeah, that is a good. All right. You people are giving me a lot of good ideas, and I'm just going to sit here and read them all and go, oh, that's a good idea too. I did see this request earlier, and I'd like to do it. There's a couple of them that I'd like to get to because I want to play them. Oh, and somebody just requested it again. Alice shot a possum out of her persimmon tree, and she left it in the orchard for all its possum friends to see. Crack shot with a 22 when she was 93. She was only 5 feet tall, but she was twice as wise as me. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than all life's teachers put together. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Oh, Alice had a pickup truck, and one day we were talking, said that she was all done driving. She was better off walking, said. I sent my driver's license to the local DMV, but the dang fools must be crazy, 'cause they sent it back to me. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than all life's teachers put together. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Alice never had a husband, brother never took a wife. Yeah, they farmed that Brazos River bottom land near all their life. Brother went to heaven, Alice covered up his face, standing by his bedside while she sang Amazing Grace. Oh, Alice, wish I knew you better. You're as pretty as a flower, tough as saddle leather. I learned more from you that day than dear friend of mine. Oh, Alice, dear friend of mine. Oh, Alice. A lot of people asked for this song today, and it surprised me, and I'm so happy that they did. Well, it's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain in mine. Yeah, it's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain in mine. Big old storm cloud, any old way out's gonna be hard to find. It's gonna rain at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna rain in mine. Whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Oh, whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Well, it's gonna burn at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna burn in mine. Yeah, it's gonna burn at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna burn in mine. It's a little breezy, bless your little heart. Now you're gonna wanna run and hide. It's gonna burn at your house, baby, but it ain't gonna burn in mine. Whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Oh, whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Tell your secrets to me, baby. Are you gonna need a little help? Oh, are you gonna tell your secrets to me, baby? Are you gonna need a little help? Oh, how you gonna learn to keep them from me, honey, if you can't hide them from yourself? Oh, are you gonna tell your secrets to me, baby? Are you gonna need a little help? Whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Oh, 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 whistling, whistling, whistling past the graveyard. Sorry, there's flies and gnats in here. Thank you. Thank you for that request. I haven't played that in a long time. I was thinking about it while I was singing that that last verse I didn't have for a while. The first part of that song, the first two verses in the chorus, they came pretty quick. But I didn't have a last verse. And I listen to books while I like walk and work out. Most people that go work out are listening to like, you know, Rage Against the Machine or something, but not me. I'm listening to like nerdy books. And anyway, I was walking on the treadmill at the rec center in Hondo, and I was listening to 1984, and like, I mean, that book, it was getting me. And and you know, I'm walking faster and faster because it gets a little suspenseful, you know, at the end. And there's one part where it says something along the lines of, how are you going to keep secrets from me if you can't even keep them from yourself? And I was like, that's my line. Anyway, that's how I wrote the last verse of that song, 1984. I wonder if my babies are asleep yet. I left them a list of chores to do before they went to sleep. And Roy was going to get home about 10 after 8, and I heard him drive in at about that time. So I hope they got them all done, because that was going to be awesome. Oh, thank you, Bo. That set was so fun over at the Ryman with Cody. I love those Canadas. I sure do. Man, I love all of these requests. Somebody asked for one earlier. Oh, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do Drive. I thought about that earlier. I hope y'all are doing okay out there. Everybody having a good time tonight? I am. Let me know where you're listening from. I would love to know that. Eva, you're listening from College Station. I know that one already. Let me know what kind of fun things y'all are doing. And who's going to come to D'Hennis for the Eclipse? April 7th. Y'all should come. We're having a little party. Max and Heather. Brian White from the Damn Quails is coming. Keith Lutz, he was watching earlier. He's our judge in Medina County. He's going to play. Kristen Minnick is going to play. And there's going to be like some sort of vendors and food and beer and wine. And anyway, you should come. We're partying the night before the eclipse. So that is April 7th, and the eclipse happens on the 8th. So and there's campgrounds available, like camping site. I'm not going to say campgrounds. You'll be camping on what will eventually become our baseball field, our sports complex here in D'Hennis. We're raising money to make a sports complex for our town. We're unincorporated, so we don't have city taxes. And as a result of that, we don't, have that many resources. Everything has to be fundraised. So, y'all come on. Get away. Somewhere between Jackson and Memphis, I knew I would let go of you. It took some time, but I've come to my senses. I'm looking for a lighter shade of blue, so I'll drive. Where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of I'll hold steady down this road I'm on. Somewhere between hope and Amarillo, found myself thinking of you. Now I'm coming down like the rain on my window. Just one more storm I'll pass through. So I'll drive where you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I'll hold steady down this road I'm on. Somewhere between the desert and the ocean, I finally forgot about you. I ran out of road and love and devotion. I'm looking at a lighter shade of blue. I'll drive where you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I'll hold steady down this road I'm on, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I'll hold steady down this road I'm on. How y'all doing out there? We doing good? I think I'm gonna do one more. Go check on my kids. I was so happy to come hang out with y'all tonight. I hope you had a good time. Right? I did. I don't have a show booked at Green Cottages this summer, but I do have a big announcement coming at the beginning of next week. So y'all pay attention, because I'm real excited about it. Let me see what my mom is saying. Mom just texted me. My mom just texted me to look at the Houston Weather Girls outfit. Look at this outfit. I can't tell if she thinks that it's great or not great. But I'm looking at it. Aggie wore him to close it out. Eva, you sing that in your own dorm. I'll start you off. Hullabaloo, connect. Oh, I should end on this song. I got it. I had a request for this song, and it feels like a no-brainer. I start a lot of shows with this song, but this is one of my first songs I ever recorded by myself, like as a solo artist, and I'm still proud of it. And it's called Ordinary People, and I have we talked about this a little bit last week, but we do have a little Facebook group that is called ordinary people, and we have a lot of fun over there. It's a little fan page, and y'all should come over. I'm gonna have a big merch sale this week too. Clear some stuff out of my barn so I can insulate it and put electricity in it. It don't matter that I know just how you like your morning coffee. It don't matter that I know which way you lay your head at night. It don't matter that the whole damn world is sometimes out to get me. It's just nice to spend an evening here with someone that I like. I spend so much time stuck in between what I've got, what I need. I know you know just what I mean. You do the same thing too. Then off you go all by yourself. You sit and soak and sometimes melt into the hand you've been dealt. There's nothing else to do. Meet me in the parking lot just at the highway. There's a spot where I will be waiting for you. Maybe we could find somewhere to sit and talk, clear the air like ordinary people do. Do-do-do. Well, there's something mighty strange about the way that people run around, searching, scrounging till they found something they can't hold dear. Then they finally realized it was right before their eyes. They let it drain until it dried, and then it disappeared. Meet me in the parking lot just off the highway. There's a spot where I will be waiting for you. Maybe we could find somewhere to sit and talk, clear the air like ordinary people do. Do-do-do. It don't matter that I notice how you always seem half empty, and it don't matter how I know that you get lonely late at night, or that I always think of you. Hope you don't forget me, 'cause it's nice to spend time now and then with someone that I like. It's nice to spend time now and then with someone that I like. Y'all hear those dogs barking? I think it's because of me. I will tell you one thing. If I walked outside my gate right now and took 2 steps down that road, it would start a chain reaction of dogs all the way down. And sometimes I've done that in the morning before the sun comes up, walking. And then I feel bad about it, so I stop walking. Anyway, man, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I think I want to play one more. Can I play one more? I just thought of this. And happy Easter. It's that picture of you looking up at me, watching all my moves. I wonder what it is you see. It's that smile on your face, lifts me up off the ground. Darling, never be afraid to have to let somebody down. I'd like to think that there is nothing in the world like the light through the blinds on a brown-eyed laughing girl, like the callus on the hands of an honest loving man, like a whisper on my skin in the darkness now and then. In the darkness I stand like a statue all alone. Without this tiny wedding band, I'd be a heart and blood and bones. I'd be torn and worn out, a wishful woman tied down to the tracks. I have been down in that place. I ain't ever going back. I'd like to think that there is nothing in the world like the night falling in on a sweet and sleeping girl, like the callus on the hands of an honest loving man, like a whisper on my skin in the darkness now and then. It's that picture of you looking up at me, watching all my moves. I wonder what it is you see. It's that fire burning slow. It's the soft South Texas wind. It's the sweet smell of smoke, like a whisper on my skin. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.